Yeah, what's good, YouTube? It's your boy Amir Views here. We back with another video, man. We back with another banger. We back to open the mind. You already know what time it is, man. Listen, um, it's been a crazy couple days for me. You know what I'm saying? But I was like, that definitely motivated me to get back into the lab and get back to the videos, bro. I know I uploaded a video about last week or so, but I'm getting back to it, y'all. I know I'll be saying this, but I am, and I literally just woke up. And I was watching the video Taekwondo yesterday. He had uploaded. He barely upload now, but he had uploaded. And he was talking about embarrassment and stuff like that, and like how that's good. You know what I'm saying? That's good. Um, Being embarrassed, because that means you get to learn. You get to grow. Um, this video won't be about embarrassment, but it really motivated me to just get out and just get up and just start uploading like how I used to, bro. I used to wake up, think of video, upload it, and that's exactly what I did today. But before we get into this video, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, turn on post notifications if you enjoy the video, if you enjoy my channel. But without further ado, let's get right into it, man. Today, we're going to be talking about the friend zone, bro. You know what I'm saying? A lot of guys my generation, they think that the friend zone is like, it's how do I put this? They think the friend zone is a place that the woman puts them in, but that's not the case at all. You put yourself in the friend zone, right? I feel like everything that happens to you, for the most part, you put yourself in that situation. You know what I'm saying? You put yourself in that situation. So, and it's the same thing for the friend zone. Like anytime I see dudes on like TikToks and they like texting a girl and they be like, "Oh, I just got friend zone." You did something to put yourself in the friend zone, bro. I'm telling you. It's just that simple. You did something to put yourself in the friend zone. The minute you go up to a girl, the minute you send that DM, that is going to be her first impression of you. So if your first impression is on some friendly stuff, then she's gonna put you in that category, right? Now I'm not saying that you should, you know, off the rip, talk to her like she your girlfriend or talk to her like in some sexual lustful way. That's not what I'm saying at all. But what I am saying is you have to separate yourself from the pack. And this isn't, you're not worried about other guys on her roster or whatever it is, but what you want to do is you want to stand out. You know what I'm saying? You want to stand out in the many options that she has. And this isn't worried about anybody, but show your personality. I think that's the main issue. Is like a lot of you guys don't have a personality, and I'm saying this with a straight face. You guys really don't have a personality, or you have personalities from other things. Like you're grabbing personalities from other people or other areas in the world instead of finding it within, right? So let me give you an example, bro. Let me give you an example. I remember when I first, like the first DM I had sent my girlfriend. We already had like know each other because we worked together or whatever, but like we didn't really talk that much. You know what I'm saying? Like we didn't. I was we didn't really talk that much, right? If I would talk, I'd be like, "Oh, I'll see you later," and leave, right? You know what I'm saying? But the first DM I DM'd her, she had posted herself on her story or whatever, and I just slid up and I was like, "Yo, chocolate self" or whatever. If I can find the messages, I'm gonna put it on the screen, but I probably can't. But I was like, "Yo, chocolate self" or whatever, and she was like, "Oh, I'm not chocolate." Now, from that moment, I knew, okay, this girl playing around, bro. Cause like she's chocolate, bro. Like she's not vanilla, gang. She's chocolate. And from that moment, a lot of guys that they see that, they look at that as rejection. They look at that as like, dang, oh my god, like I just airballed. She didn't say thank you. She didn't flirt back. She just said I'm not chocolate. And I don't remember what I said, but I just played it off, and I was like, man, you playing around or something like that. I don't know what I said, but I know it led to me almost being with her for 2 years now. My point in being is that is a prime example of how a guy could put himself in the friend zone. He could, I could, like a guy would easily, say the same thing I said, and the girl be like, oh, I'm not chocolate, or like seemingly shut it down, shut the flirting down. And the guy could easily be like, oh, so you don't mess with me like that, or oh, this is that and the third. And you might not think that's on some friendly stuff, but it's not about being. When you think of friend zone, it's not about being friendly or being cordial or being a nice person. No. The friend zone is putting yourself in a category where she doesn't see you as a potential partner, she doesn't see any attraction to you. She doesn't have any sexual desires for you. She just sees you as a guy on her phone. You know what I'm saying? And some of y'all be guys on the phone sending her lunch money. You don't know her. Some of y'all be guys on the phone sending her $100 because she look good today. And I be like, bro, what are y'all doing, bro? So that's a prime example. And honestly, I've been thinking about doing this. You know, I've been thinking about making a Discord and like, you know, reviewing DMs and stuff like that. So if you guys are down for that, bro, let me know, dog. I'm gonna post this on my TikTok. It's gonna be clips. So let me know if y'all down to do DM reviews. I'm down for that, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'll create a Discord and we'll get it popping. That'll be like a little series we have on the channel. But yeah, a guy can easily see that and be like, oh wow, she's rejecting me. Oh, this is that, and the third, and then you just automatically put yourself in the friend zone. No, you gotta think. Girls deal with creeps, weirdos, all these type of weird dudes on a daily basis. There's a lot of weird guys out there on a daily basis, whether it's on social media or real life. So they're automatically going to have their guard up unless they literally find you like the most, unless they think you're the most attractive person in the galaxy off rip. And 9 times out of 10, that's not the case. She might be attracted to you, but it's not gonna be high enough to put her guard down immediately. And even if she is attracted to you, she's still gonna have her guard up in some ways because this guy can turn out to be a creep weirdo. You know what I'm saying? So you have to always remember that. And then you always have to remember that the ball is in your hand, bro. The ball is in your hand, right? When you're having a conversation with a woman or you're having any type of relationship dynamic, the ball is always in your court. When you start passing it up, when you start passing up those shots, that's when she starts to realize, okay, this guy isn't really masculine like that. You know what I'm saying? He isn't gonna really, take control when I needed to. He's not gonna be that rock in my life, that solid piece of my life, that solid foundation of my life, which that's what we do as guys, you know what I'm saying? So when you start passing up them shots, she's going to realize that, bro. Women are very observant. They're going to realize that, and eventually she's going to be like, okay, yeah, I don't see myself being in a relationship with this guy. I don't even see myself kissing this guy. I don't even see myself hugging this guy. It goes that deep. The rabbit hole goes that deep. And, I'm not going to say my game back then was amazing, immaculate. I probably airballed a little bit, but I didn't let it get to me. I didn't let it get to me to the point where now I'm overthinking, like, oh my God, I'm embarrassed. She thinks I'm like weird or something. And now I'm putting myself in the friend zone. That's what I mean at the beginning of the video. And that's what I mean with this whole video is you put yourself in that situation. Now, unless you literally say the most outlandish thing, or you come off creepy, or you come off like super, super friendly, like you're talking to your sister, that's a different case. But if you are attracted to this woman, you want to get to know this woman, you want to talk to this girl, and you're overthinking and you're trying to guess what she's thinking, or you're putting words in her mouth, or you're putting thoughts in her head, that's when you start turning the ball over. I'm gonna give y'all basketball now. You start turning the ball over, you know what I'm saying? You start making dumb decisions, you start making bad passes, and now all of a sudden you're subbed out the game. And when you subbed out the game, you're put in this category game. Now it's not completely over. I think one of the main reasons a lot of guys get put in the friend zone, or they put themselves in the friend zone, is because y'all be talking too much, bro. And I'm not meaning on some nonchalant, you know what I'm saying, trying to act cool. No. I just realized this pumpkin blanket is on. This is my girlfriend, bro. That's probably brought down my aura. I ain't gonna lie, chat. I just realized that's been on there the whole time. But I'm not trying to be on some, I'm not saying on some nonchalant dress. I'm not saying anything like that. But what I'm saying is, you're just talking too much, bro. Either you're texting her too much, you're trying to call her too much, you're just too eager to talk to her. And then, again, this ain't playing no games, this ain't no red pill stuff. You gotta think, if you're able to, the best way to build a connection with anybody, if it's on a friendly relationship, a romantic relationship, a business relationship, is to see that person in person, right? We're humans. We love in-person connection. We love human connections. And over the phone is cool. The FaceTime is cool. But I'm not saying the first DM be like, yo, I want to take you here this time, boom, boom. But it should be the first DM, if you get what I'm saying. Like, if you swipe up on her story, say you meet her on Instagram, you swipe up on her story, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna sit here and tell y'all don't say heart eyes and stuff like that. Y'all can do what y'all want, but I wouldn't recommend it because you're just gonna get lost in the crowd. Just respectfully, you are. I'm not saying come on there and be Shakespeare. Oh my God, your hair looks magnificent. No. You're gonna look like a cornball. But just be creative, you know what I'm saying? If she posts, lunch, she out with lunch, be like, I'll be like, oh, where that restaurant is? That look good. I wanna try that with you. That I just came up with, and that's not even the greatest shot. But I just came up with that. That's better than just being like, oh my God, you look so good. Oh my God, hard eyes. Or, of course, this is the same stuff everybody be doing. So that's what I'm saying is, but what I'm saying is, just be creative with it. Just have fun with it, bro. Act like you up on an ISO. You just no screens. You just playing with them. Step back, hezzy, tween, pull up. You know what I'm saying? Don't do pick and roll. Does it work? Maybe, but sometimes it doesn't work. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is, you're putting yourself in that situation. So just be creative, bro. And I'm getting sidetracked because I had to pause the video. But what I'm initially was saying is set up that first link, set up that date, right? And it don't be nothing crazy. Don't spend a bunch of money. Don't go to the fanciest restaurant in your city. Don't take her shopping, because you got to remember also the first impression matters, because the first impression matters, and what you lead with is what she's going to expect. So if you hit her up in the DMs, or you walk up to her, you in the mall, and you be like, oh, let me buy this for you, she's going to say, 9 times out of 10, a woman is going to say yes. And now what you're doing is you're programming her mind to think that, oh, okay, whenever we're out or whenever I ask for it, he's going to buy this for me. And now the friendship, the relationship is not built on genuine care and love. It's built on transaction. It's built on money. It's built on currency, right? And I guess you could say every relationship is transactional, but you know what I mean by I'm talking about like actual money, like just buying things. Don't do that. Don't swipe up on her story and be like, let me take you shopping. That's not a date, bro. You're basically a trick. And we're not tricks over here in the Bright Mind community. You know what I'm saying? We're not tricks over here, gang. You know what I'm saying? We're not tricks. Only person you should be tricking on is your Ma Dukes. Feel what I'm saying? That sounded weird, but you guys know what I mean. Like, only time you should be buying a woman things without expecting anything in return is your Ma Dukes, respectfully. Even your girlfriend, you know what I'm saying? You buy her something, you know what I'm saying? You should expect a little something back. You know what I'm saying? You should expect her to buy you something. Oh, I just started. This your favorite snack. I got you this. It ain't gotta be nothing crazy. It ain't gotta be the Mezco Fantastic Four. If somebody watching this, you already know what I want with the Mezco Fantastic Four. But anyways, don't lead with that. Why is my CPU usage so high? Don't lead with money. Don't lead with lust. And don't lead with being a cornball. Those are the 3 things you don't want to lead with, bro. Don't lead with any of those. Mainly money. Don't lead with your money. Don't take her out on a fancy date, on a dinner date, because you're gonna be in a loud restaurant. You're not gonna be able to have that good one-on-one. You're gonna be eating, right? No. Don't go to the movies for the first date. I think the perfect first date to get to know someone is an ice cream date. That's why I took my girlfriend on the first day. I took her to go get some smoothies, a acai bowl, right? Ice cream date. I don't want to say picnic. I don't know. I feel like I feel like you overly popping it for the first one. Picnic is kind of crazy. Not crazy, but like, I don't know. Don't do picnic. Ice cream, I feel like is the perfect one. A nice little walk. If she like nature, a nice little walk is good. But you got to be also remember, like, go to a public park. Don't go to a freaking secluded secret spot for your first date. She's going to think you're going to eliminate her. Don't do that, bro. You're going to creep her out. Moral of the story is you're putting yourself in this friend zone, and it's easy to escape. You just have to remember the ball is in your court, right? Don't overthink the shots. Don't be saying anything. Don't be saying anything, but don't overthink it, bro. Be creative, you know what I'm saying? And the way to be creative with other people is to be creative within yourself. So the moral of the story is get to know yourself more. Get to know yourself more. Once you get to know yourself more, once you get to know the things that you like and you don't like, you'll look for that in future partners. You'll look for that in future friends. You'll look for that in, you know, in business partners. And then the talking will be so easy. It'll be like shooting a layup. It'll be like drinking water. So yeah, man, that's it for the video. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. We back. Escape the friend zone, because you put yourself in there. So dig yourself out. I love you all. Stay positive. Stay safe. Stay disciplined, or you will be disciplined. Until next time, until we open the mind once again, Amir Views is out. Boom.
Nigga know he ain't got no paper. Like, why even go to the mall? Yeah, nigga be stacking his paper. Now all of a sudden I'm tall. I get racks every motherfucking season, my nigga. That's why I drip in the fall.